Hello, I'm Liz Merrick, and I'd like to take you through a sample of one of our skills training videos for coaching and mentoring. This video is about how to have an effective mentoring relationship, and it's suitable for mentors or mentees or program coordinators. It can be used as part of an overall training program, or it can be used for supervision. So, what are some of the things that you need to think about to have a really effective relationship? Well, to start off with, you need to make sure this relationship's got off to a good start. So, have the mentor and mentee actually established good rapport? Have they really got that sense of being relaxed and responsive with each other? Because that's all rapport is. And have they really sufficiently got to know each other before the programme really kicks off? So it's important to make sure that there is some sense check between the mentors and mentees around that rapport and whether they're feeling comfortable with each other. Otherwise, they need to get to know each other better. And alongside building that rapport, have they actually created an informal agreement or contract? This is so important and often gets overlooked. Just some of the basics around expectations of the relationship, what the mentor and the mentee expect from each other, and also their responsibilities to others who may be impacted by the relationship. Then there is that all-important question of confidentiality, which often gets brushed under the carpet. Have they really made it clear with each other that what's discussed in the relationship isn't going to go any further? And have they also agreed on meeting logistics, whether it's a virtual or face-to-face relationship? How frequently they're going to meet up, how long for, who is responsible for setting those meetings up, what to do in case of cancellation, all those things which can sometimes upset participants in a relationship if they're not handled well. So this is a safety net under the relationship, and it's really important at the beginning that this is discussed between the mentoring pair. Once the pair are into the relationship, then it's important to think about what's really going well or less well and what each of their roles is contributing to that. So this is some very useful reflection that can be done on the part of a mentor or a mentee. And it should be done regularly as well, not just in the middle of a programme or at the end. So regular reviews, and if possible, it's good to have this discussion and debate between the mentoring pair as well. Having this honest dialogue really ensures that relationships go well. It's also important to think about aspects such as how the meetings are going, and also whether the mentee's goals or themes that they're working towards, if they're not specific goals, whether those are actually coming together. It may be the mentoring pair have gone off to work on a different tangent and actually the goals or the outcomes for the relationship have changed. Well, that's fine, as long as the mentoring pair are comfortable about that. But these things need to be considered and reviewed. Also, are the mentor and the mentee spending sufficient time in preparing for each meeting and also reflecting afterwards? These are just some basics, but they're good reminders for any participants in a mentoring relationship. And if you're a mentoring coordinator, then it's a really good idea to instill this sort of rigour in your programme as well for effective relationships. There are some very common mentoring dilemmas that tend to repeat themselves, and these are some of the most common ones I come across in my work. Firstly, just that mismatch of expectations where the mentor and the mentee haven't really contracted properly. Or it may be that there's some sort of personality clash, often because the mentor and mentee haven't really got to know each other well and they don't have that relaxed state of working with each other. Then we have a lack of commitment. Now this can be caused due to sort of pressure of time and work, which is one of the other dilemmas, or it may just be if there isn't a voluntary process in the programme and the mentor or the mentee feel a bit coerced towards working in that relationship. And then finally, sometimes mentors aren't particularly confident about how they're working in a relationship, and that's often due to lack of training or supervision. If you're a mentor or a mentee and you're listening to this and any of these resonate with you, then please do go and talk to your own mentoring coordinator and get some support in sorting these dilemmas out. But these and other boundary issues that may come up in the relationship are what we're going to be discussing towards the end of this video, as well as some further tips on how to have a really effective relationship. This is just really a taster, a sample for you so that you see what these videos are like. And if you would like more information about these skills training videos and you'd like to see the end of this one, then do please contact us. I hope you've enjoyed this and it's whetted your appetite to see more. Thank you very much.